Thank you for coming back to We the People News. Please subscribe, leave your thumbs up, and please leave your comments. First of all, thank you so much for all the support that you give me on this channel, allowing me to do this. I really do appreciate you. Thank you. Yesterday's video, if you did not see it, please go back and watch it. I will link it to the end of this video. There's a lot of good stuff on there I don't want you to miss, and it would help me out a lot also. Thank you so much. Okay, let's get into this. Trump, the ultra mega king. Did y'all think Little Joe came up with that name? Well, if you did, you was wrong. He had a committee of people working 6 months to come up with names for Donald Trump. That's a committee of people that we was paying with our tax dollars to do this kind of stuff. It's ridiculous what they're spending our money on. But you know, the ultra mega king is not such a bad name. It's better than Little Joe's name, the ultra mega failure king. Okay, my old videos that I made over a year ago, y'all, if you watch those videos, the information is no longer valid. So I'm getting a lot of comments from them, people's not understanding, you know. Look at the date on the video. The date will tell you a lot. Those videos past a year ago, they're no longer relevant. So some of the things in there, it looks like maybe I was lying. I mean, I would see that. I was not lying at the time when I made that video. But now that the stuff is not relevant, it would look like I was. So just remember that when you're watching my videos. Always look at the date. Okay, all this race baiting from Joe Biden and his administration and all the Democrats and the Republicans, they're all race baiting. They want to divide the country even more than it is. They are shoving this race thing down our throats to divide us even more. Why? Because if we unite, we will see who the true enemy is. And our true enemies are in the White House. They don't want us to see that. So they're trying to divide us any way they can. Okay, I got 4 questions here. Y'all, I hope you don't mind. I didn't ask first, but I'm going to, instead of saying somebody said, that's, to me, it's not good. I'm going to start calling the name of the person that said it. And now, if y'all don't like it, just let me know and I won't do it anymore. Okay, Willie Dillard said, we the black people are not voting anymore. Willie, I don't care if you're purple. It don't matter to me. But if you're not going to vote, just sit back, zip it, and don't complain. Because you did nothing to help the situation. I'm sorry if getting up and going voting is an inconvenience. But if you don't want to be inconvenienced that little bit to make your voice be heard, then don't complain when things don't go your way. Deanna Reed asked, why would anybody want to work for Elon Musk? Well, there is people in this world that still wants to work, and they want to work for a good boss with good pay. I mean, everybody don't want to sit on the couch and eat bonbons and watch TV. Some people still wants to work and earn their keep. I have a lot of people in the comments telling me about their hitch in the military. And to those people, I thank you from the bottom of my heart for your service. You are true Americans. You do something to help America. You don't just sit back and complain. Thank you so much. We owe you everything. Charles Wilson said, Elon Musk had a plan to expose Twitter for what it is. Mission accomplished. I agree with you, Charles. I think that was the whole thing. Elon Musk just likes to make noise and expose corruption, and that's what he's done. Now, I don't believe he's going to end up buying Twitter. Joe Biden. Hey, Joe, if you're listening, turn up your hearing aid. It's past time to close our borders. Did y'all know that they found Russian officials was caught trying to cross our southern border into our country? Russian officials. It's time to close that border, Joe. Y'all, thank you so much for all the support that you give me on this channel, allowing me to do this. I really do appreciate you. Please comment below what you think about all this stuff that we're going through right now. I would love to hear from you, and it would make you feel better just to get it out in the open. Okay, now here is the good news that I was talking about on the thumbnail. I don't want nobody saying I never said it, because if you said that, that tells me you did not watch the video. We have some good news from Joe Biden. Finally, he's doing something right. Something that I said he needs to do 3 days ago. Well, now he's doing it. He invoked the Defense Production Act to force manufacturers to produce more baby formula. It's about damn time, Joe, that you do something right. I really appreciate you doing this. But these companies, they will be doing nothing but producing baby formula. That is very good news. I know people are going to say it's not good news because they don't drink baby formula. But babies do. It's good news for them, and it's good news for the mothers and the fathers. Y'all, that's the thing. When we have a bit of good news, the good news can't be for every single person that walks the face of the earth. But if it's not good news for me, well, it's not good news. That's people's attitude. They can't be happy for somebody else. Y'all, they did pass the bill to throw $40 billion of your tax dollars down the drain to fund a war that is not our war. We did not start it. We should not be funding it. Meanwhile, at home, we have people on Social Security, SSI, SSDI, VA, and railroad retirement that can barely make ends meet. They have to cut their pills in half. They have to find a cardboard box to cover their head at night. They don't know how to buy their next supply of groceries. They don't know how they're going to pay their utilities, buy gas for the car, pay their rent. But yet we send $40 billion to fund a war that is not our war. Ridiculous. The bill passed with 86 yeses and 11 noes. All the Democrats said send $40 billion of your tax dollars to Ukraine. They all voted yes, every single one of them. And all but 11 Republicans voted yes on this. Y'all, this is why I'm always saying in the midterms and in the 2024 election, if they're in office right now, I don't care what side of the aisle they're on. Republicans, Democrats, Independents, they're all alike. They all need to go. We need to start completely fresh with all new meat in there. Every single one of them needs to go, and that's how I'm going to vote. I don't care who they are, how long they've been in there. If they're good, if they're bad, they're going. Because even the ones that we say are good, they wasn't good enough to help us, was they? Chuck Schumer said, this is a large package and it will meet the needs of the Ukraine people. Yeah, well, what about the needs of the American people? What about giving the American people some help before you send $40 billion of our tax dollars to help someone else? Charity starts at home. And I shouldn't even say charity because it's not charity. It's our money. It's the American people's money that they've paid in with taxes. They should have first dibs on it. Now, I'm not saying we should not help them at all. Of course we should help them. We should help everybody that we can. But there's limits to help. You can only push help so much before it becomes welfare. And that's exactly what it is on a large scale. Joe Biden still wanting to buy oil from Saudi Arabia and Venezuela. Right now they are smoothing over the hard feelings with these two companies. Smoothing over is also known as kissing ass. Did you ever thought you'd see the day that America kisses ass? Well, we are now. I hear everybody saying that Wall Street is crashing. Y'all, I'm too poor to care about Wall Street. I could care less if it crumbles to the ground. I can't afford to gamble my money away like that. And when you invest on Wall Street, that's exactly what it is. It's a gamble. You could win big. Most likely, you're going to end up losing, just like in the casino. For the life of me, I can't understand why people are on their stemless videos, how hard people are having it right now. We can't make ends meet, but they're still talking about investing on Wall Street. It makes absolutely no sense to me. If you got money to invest, you're not hurting that bad. It's just my opinion, y'all. Y'all, the midterms are coming up. We got to get these people out of office. I don't care what side of the party aisle they're on. They could be Democrats, Republicans, Independents. They all need to go. And if we can't get them out in the midterms, we have to finish the job in 2024. If we don't do it, we only have ourselves to blame. Y'all, sound off in the comments. Please watch the video that's popping up here now. Keep your faith in Jesus Christ. Say a prayer for our world. Say a prayer for our country. Say a prayer for them people that's in Washington doing absolutely nothing but throwing your hard-earned tax dollars away. Say a prayer for everyone around the world that's hurting through COVID, financial hardship, or any other affliction. And just know I love you all. Until tomorrow, ciao.